Dad, Larry Bertram, he was born on January 26, 1939. I think he's sole survivor of the boys now of the Bertram family. I think there's Dad, and then there's three girls. Is that right? Maxine and Dorothy and Joyce. So, but anyway, Dad was saying that one of his earliest recollections that he remembers was when he was 5 years old. He was helping Grandpa Bertram, and was it Guy or Harold or both?
Guy.
It was Guy. Guy and Grandpa, and he was helping him fix fence when he was 5. And he said one of his earliest recollections was they brought him a telegram or whatever out to Grandpa to tell him that Uncle Richard had been killed in action. But anyway, one of the things that growing up that they liked to do was him and Vern and Teeny used to spend a lot of time together because they were the last three and the youngest, so they were kind of like their own little family. But him and Vern did a lot of playing together and a lot of working together, obviously. But remembers playing marbles in the sand. They didn't have Game Boys or whatever they got now, where you get them tough thumbs where you're going. So they played marbles in the sand, and oh, here's another good one. The tires from the house, they'd roll a tire a half mile up to the highway east and then a half mile back. And I don't know how old you were then, but I don't know, Colin, would you do such a thing today? Too much work. So, but that's what they did for fun. And I remember one time Vern was telling a story, one time that I think we were down at Joyce's, and he was telling stories about Grandpa. He'd be in the shed working, and Vern and Dad, they'd be out playing. But while they played, they snuck from one spot to the other because they was afraid Grandpa would see them and then make them start working. So they had to do a lot of sneaking while they played. But anyway, then Daddy got, when he got to high school, I think he said that him and Vern and Teeny always went together to high school and drove back and forth all the time. And I don't know, this must, I suppose this was a Saturday night. I think Dad said he was a sophomore, and it would have been on his birthday. And he said there was this gal out in front, Frank Chamberlain's, smoking a Lucky Strike and had a can of Schlitz in her hand, and kind of felt sorry for her.
No, sir.
So I asked if he'd give her a ride home.
That is not true.
I thought it was clear south of Cologne, but I guess it's just a couple blocks away, so I don't know if she was able to walk properly or not. So he gave her a ride home. Said he spent 4 more years trying to get her straightened out and on the right path, and then he married her.